Well, everybody, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been with us before, we're Camper Size Living, and normally we do a lot of like travel vlogs, how to RV stuff, and then about people that we meet on the road, really interesting folks. But today we're going to do another in the series about homeschooling, because we have been homeschooling Autumn for 3 years, and we know that a lot of you recently have been thrust into homeschooling that maybe weren't expecting it, and so Kimberly is going to give you some insight on her experiences with homeschooling to help you out and get you ahead of the curve quicker.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. If you have questions or any other insights, please feel free to leave a comment, and we'll try to answer those questions. But yeah, we've been homeschooling Autumn for what, 3 years now, and before
Hmm.
that, we homeschooled Jake. Jake was with us also, and then we also homeschooled our son Wyatt for a year. So we've been homeschooling a little bit longer than the 3 years that we've been on the road.
Yeah, hopefully by the end of this conversation today, you won't be as nervous about doing it, and you realize that you are 100% capable
That's
of,
right.
homeschooling your children.
That's right. All right, so I wanted to start off and give you 3 reasons why you really are qualified to homeschool. The first one is you already manage your household. You run your household. You set expectations for each member of your family, and we all have goals and goals that we want to reach. And so that's already the precedence in your home. You provide basic needs for your family. You've
Hmm.
got the hierarchy of needs for
Yeah,
learning success.
right. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The You're giving them the home, you're giving them the social, you're giving them their basic needs, um, and that's a big part of the discussion for teachers. I don't know if we've ever discussed this before, but I actually was a certified teacher, and kind of in a past life, and that's what I went to college for. And huge part of the college education for teachers, and I see that Deana's on here as well. She's an art teacher. Um, a huge part of it is how to like adapt for sort of each child, or try and address different children's learning styles and how
Yeah.
to manage the classroom. Um, so it's all around classroom management and how to deal with each child. And then there's a portion about the content. That first part, what Kimberly's talking about here, classroom management,
Hmm.
you already manage your classroom because it's your home.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then that leads us into the second one. You know your child best. You
Yeah.
know your child's cues. You know the warning signs before a meltdown. You know how they act when they're hungry or stressed or tired. And so you can adapt your day around those cues. And you also know when something is not working and you need to change it. So if one program is not working, please don't be afraid to stop it and get a new one. We've done that with Autumn's Math several times.
Hmm.
She was moving right along and then struggled, so we slowed it down, slowed it down, and then the next year, instead of advancing her to the next math, we went ahead and got a whole different curriculum and started her back,
Hmm.
and that's
So,
been great.
right. So, as far as addressing each child's needs, this is the most interesting thing. These teachers are now having to try and figure out how to teach their kids and address those needs. I saw at home,
Right.
away from them, long distance. You're there, you can do it in your home. I saw a message this morning. I'm not going to say, where I saw it or who it was, but it's a teacher, and they're talking about, in their meetings, they're trying to figure out um, how to teach each child while they're in their home. They're trying to figure out how to keep up with their IEPs, which is their I believe it's individual education plans.
Yes.
So within the school system, especially the public school system, there's different plans for different kids based on their needs, whether they have ADD or what, different kinds of needs. So we'll get to it in just a second, baby. All right. So within that, these teachers now are trying to figure out how to do that from their home to the child's home online, and they're trying to figure out what do they have in their home that they can do these activities or follow these plans with. you know exactly what you have in your home, and you know exactly what your child's needs are.
Right.
So you are maybe the most qualified person. God bless these teachers who are in a tough spot right now too, trying to do it. You're there, boots on the ground. You may even be able to work with them.
Right.
You know, they may be happy to email you or something like that if you have a specific question.
Right.
But you are the expert.
Yeah. I agree with that. And take this time to, if you know that your child is struggling in an area, take this time and just go over it. We call it grazing, not feasting. So give them little morsels here and there, like, even if you wanted to back up a little bit from where they are and give it to them, it'll help build their confidence a little bit, and then they can gain those skills, and then maybe by the time school's back in, they've got it mastered.
Yeah.
So then the fifth thing is you have a very specific, and you're invested in your child's success.
Mm-hmm.
You, above all else, are more invested in your child's success. So you're going to do whatever it takes to make sure your child succeeds. And let me tell you, there are so many resources out there that we're going to point you to some today, but we're also going to list them on the bottom of this video.
Yeah, we'll put them in the description down below after we get it uploaded.
But just the fact that, if you have those thoughts that you might not be qualified, or you're worried you're not doing enough, those thoughts all by themselves qualify you to teach your child.
Right. It means that you care.
That's
it's kind of like if you're, I guess back when I used to play college football, if you're not a little bit nervous or like up right before a game, maybe you don't care enough.
Yeah.
And by you being nervous, don't take that as you're scared. Take that as you care.
Right.
And then you can use some of these resources, and by all means you can contact us on the comments in the video. You can contact us on Facebook at Camper Size Living, Instagram, email, Camper Size Living at is it Camper Size Living at Gmail?
At Gmail.
Gmail. We'll put links to all those contacts down below. But if you got any questions for us specifically that maybe you're not comfortable asking on here,
right,
get a hold of us. We'd be happy to talk with you.
Because I can talk about this all day.
The main point of this is you are the expert on your child in your home.
Right.
And you are 100% capable of helping your kids get through this without getting behind.
I agree.
You guys can do this. All right. Stay safe. Have a great day. We'll probably do another live next week. If you've got any questions or concerns, hit us up on Facebook or put comments in here. Other things you'd like us to address, give us a call if you have our number. Email us. We'll put all that stuff down below. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.